What we promise here today, but we will do but we will do when we go back home. That matters. Let's seize this opportunity today to give millions of people the choice of how they will live their lives tomorrow. If united, anything is possible. I wish us a successful summit. Thank you so much.
Now, as you can see, Tedros was the Minister of Health at the time. And I've said this before. And Epstein was funding and conducting those experiments in Ethiopia, which is the most odd place to say is the top artificial intelligence institute. It's just so weird. How is there an Ethiopian artificial intelligence institute when they're running commercials of how hungry everyone in Ethiopia is and how difficult it is for them? There is a great need for human organs because many people suffer from end-stage organ failure or irreversible organ damage. And the only way to actually restore their health and extend their lives is through organ transplantation. Now, obviously, after showing you guys chapter 1, and I'm going to refer back to my Hemivores episode, right? But all of you are starting to see the signs. It's almost like when you're pregnant, you start noticing all the pregnant people. This is the same effect that it has, right? On the people. Same effect. So you're going to say, well, there are several reasons why there's a shortage of organs available for transplantation. Firstly, the demand for organs exceeds the supply. Many people who are on the waiting list for an organ transplant may wait months or even years before a suitable donor organ becomes available. Not only that, we have companies and corporations that decide who gets the organ, and it has to be according to their regulations, right? But if you get caught with decapitated heads, right, or any body parts, or maybe you're a guy that gets pulled over and has, how many penises in their trunk, real penises in their trunk, no one's going to ask questions. It's okay, right? Remember, I wrote that article where the person was stopped. Everything for a reason. Choosing end of life. Specifically fentanyl overdoses. When they overdosed a child, that was supposedly dying, the doctor gave him an overdose of fentanyl. Because fentanyl has a weird effect as an opioid. Aside from killing you because it affects the actions of your midbrain, which is your innate ability to get your lungs going, your heart pumping, all these parasympathetic things that you do. Like, why would the doctor overdose the child? I mean, they're still investigating it, right? What's there to investigate? Or that paraplegic where they wanted his organs, but now he's a paraplegic because of mistakes the hospital made, and they were trying to convince them to be an organ donor. He wakes up. I wrote an article about him too. So the thing is, the real story is a lot more evil than the evil that you see of torturing children. Because again, those children are tortured. Some of them that are likable may maintain their position as just being used as toys, while others are used and then come in and they harvest them. You have to understand that there are reasons for the shortage, which is that there's a high demand. Secondly, not everyone who wants to be an organ donor is able to donate their organs. Another weird one there, right? Your large intestine goes for a lot on the market. Your heart, your eyes, right? Do you know how many people right now are selling their organs so they can pay off debt? Or maybe get a rental house in the United States that came in through the border? Where'd all those children go when they were got off a plane unmarked with these people, and the bus was stopped by the police and it turned out it was DHS? Where are they taking all of these kids? Wait till we get into the medical kidnap, where your kids, when they take their blood at the foot, right, when they're babies, right, especially to unwed moms, or they'll say whatever, medical kidnap is real. Parents that actually do get their child's back should look if they're missing any organs or have any weird scars. This is real stuff. This is real.